TRN News.
Paul McCartney is announcing a 2025 tour stop in Nashville. The rock icon will continue his Got Back tour on September 29th in Palm Desert, California. He'll visit 16 cities across North America, including Music City, on November 6th. The show will take place at the Pinnacle. Ticket pre-sales start July 15th. And a portion of Arkansas Street in southwest Memphis will soon bear the name of Lieutenant Jeffrey Todd Norman, a firefighter who died battling an arson fire in 2023. The Memphis City Council voted to rename the stretch from West Burdock Avenue to South Parkway West to honor Norman's service. The official renaming ceremony is set for July 18th. That's one day after the 2-year anniversary of his death. I'm Scott Hooper.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew.
Wait, Mom, what?
Huh? What? Hold
What'd
on.
you say?
Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Former Major League pitcher Joe Coleman is dead at the age of 78. His son Casey said Coleman died on Wednesday in Tennessee. Coleman pitched for 7 teams over a 15-year career, including 6 seasons with the Detroit Tigers. He appeared in 484 games with 340 starts and 142 wins. A Wayne County man is charged with manslaughter in the death of his 17-year-old nephew. Caden Cantrell was under the care of social services when his uncle, Victor Carver, received a 2-day pass to take him to a family reunion in Louisiana. The boy's body was later found in a ditch in Jasper County, Mississippi. Carver is due in court July 15th. Additional charges are likely. The University of Iowa men's basketball team is signing a highly rated recruit from the class of 2025. Head coach Ben McCollum says Tennessee star Trey Thompson is inking a scholarship agreement with the program. The 6'8" Thompson is ranked as a 4-star prospect by multiple national recruiting services. I'm Scott Hooper, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Overton County has agreed to settle allegations of violating the Americans with Disabilities Act. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Middle District of Tennessee, the complaints allege the county ignored requests for hearing assistance during public meetings. As part of the settlement, Overton County has agreed to furnish appropriate auxiliary aids and services to ensure effective communication with participants with disabilities. Congressman John Rose of Cookeville has reported over $6.1 million in available campaign funds since announcing his campaign for governor on March 20th. Campaign officials called it the largest campaign war chest for a Tennessee gubernatorial candidate at this time of the race. At this time, no other Republican candidate has entered the race to replace term-limited Governor Bill Lee. A new 4-way stop will be installed at the intersection of North Jefferson Avenue and Free Street in Cookeville Monday. According to officials, the change is being implemented to ensure safety for drivers and pedestrians. The updated intersection will now require drivers to come to a complete stop before proceeding. That includes drivers traveling along North Jefferson. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Friday morning forecast. Patchy fog will burn off as the morning wears on, with sunny skies expected for much of the day. An isolated shower or thunderstorm can't be ruled out this afternoon. Highs will top out in the upper 80s. Skies will be mainly clear overnight with lows around 70. Saturday will be partly to mostly sunny with scattered showers and thunderstorms likely in the afternoon. Highs will be in the upper 80s. Sunday will be similar with showers and thunderstorms possible in the afternoon and evening. Highs will be around 90. Stronger storms the next few afternoons could bring torrential rain, gusty winds, and dangerous cloud-to-ground lightning. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune and dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:07, and Miss Sheila Scruggs is here.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for checking on me yesterday. I know we posted something about a medical emergency. My husband had a medical emergency. He was having an extremely high blood pressure, so we were like really scared he was going to have a stroke or something like that. But he's okay. Got some tests run, stayed overnight in the hospital, and a little bit nervous. But thanks for your prayers, and they definitely do work.
Yeah, I mean, how could you not be nervous?
I was very nervous.
Heck, I was nervous, and I wasn't even there with you. But, we all love Tim, that's for sure. So
definitely, and but I just thank y'all. I felt like there was like a warm hug around me. I just really felt it.
It felt that way for sure.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we're glad you're back, and we're even more glad that Tim's doing good.
Well, I am too. Thank y'all so much for your love and concern. We appreciate y'all.
A few things you need to know. Way to go, Tennessee Tech, wings up.
Oh, Tennessee Tech.
They tied for the top spot among public universities in the state. That's according to Money Magazine's best colleges in the United States. They tied with the University of Tennessee.
Wow.
And they got a 4-star rating, and apparently that's really rare. Like, nobody gets a 5, apparently. Getting a 4 is like, wow.
Yeah.
So that's what they got, and it's based on, career opportunities, money spent to get that degree and all that stuff. And Tennessee Tech tied for number 1 in the state with them Vols.
Wings up and go Vols.
I know, right? It's perfect.
2 of our favorite teams.
That's right.
Well, don't forget about the history hike that is tomorrow. That's in Dogwood Park. You can explore so many different things there. So the history hike starts tomorrow. History hike, whatever you want to call it.
Something about history. Just head on over there.
It's Friday.
There's a boutique. It's online right now. Beautifully Dressed Boutique. Have you heard of this?
Beautifully Dressed Boutique.
Yeah, it's been online. It's an online women's clothing boutique. and says they offer stylish and trendy clothing, size small to 3X. Well, they're about to open up a brick and mortar store in Cookeville.
Wow.
At 406 East Broad Street. So there you go for all you stylish and trendy ladies.
Also, there's a live concert at Dogwood Park Pavilion. It's coming up this coming Thursday at 7 o'clock. So don't forget about that. It's free. Bring your lawn chairs and enjoy that free concert.
Okay. The Window Cliffs Natural Area, they're going to have a Junior Ranger program. That's next week, and it's a educational experience. It's outdoors. It's going to be a bunch of fun to help kids appreciate the outdoors. Also a time they can put their phones and their tablets and whatever else down and just be outside and be kids. You can go to the Tennessee State Parks website if you want to get your kid registered for the Junior Ranger program at Window Cliffs Natural Area.
Well, also, I know a lot of folks have type 2 diabetes. There's a type 2 diabetes workshop coming next, couple of Saturdays. It's the 26th. So not tomorrow and not the following Saturday, but the last Saturday of the month.
Okay.
The Leisure Services is putting that on. You can go to City of Cookeville and Leisure Services Department to find out more about that. But that's a free workshop on July 26th for type 2 diabetes.
School is just around the corner. I mean,
yeah,
at the end of this month, right?
Yes, because they're about to get back to school bash and all that started.
Yeah, all that's getting going.
That happened quickly.
So it's school's right around the corner. But last year's TCAP test, how did we do? Well, showed increased in proficiency in all 4 core subject areas in Putnam County. So way to go. English, math, science, social studies, all up. And it's been up every year for the past 3 years. So way to go, teachers. Way to go, students, for getting after that TCAP test.
And that's all I have in things you need to know.
Upperman High School, a student there named Callie Chambers. I think she's going to be a senior this year. She finished 8th in the entrepreneurship competition at the FCCLA's National Conference. Her business that she started was a flower shop, and she had to include the description, advertising plans, how she was going to hire people, the whole deal about starting a business. And she came in 8th out of the entire country.
That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, even the top 10 out of the entire country.
Yes, out of the entire country, she's a top 10
That's great.
person. So way to go, Callie Chambers there at Upperman High School. Coming up, we've got Your 2 Cents. That's on the way. It's brought to you by our friends down at Freedom Pawn.
Freedom Pawn, thank you so much for being our sponsor. Here's your 2 cents. The single worst movie you sat through hoping it would get better, but it never did.
The first one that comes to my mind, was it Ben Affleck and J-Lo,
Geely or something like that?
Jiggly.
It really was horrible.
Yeah. I see. That's one of those I
didn't even care for either. Usually I got to have I care for one of the characters and you keep kind of pushing for. I didn't care.
I didn't either.
I like both of them.
Well, that was one of those I got roped into watching.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, it's got J-Lo and Ben Affleck in it.
It should be good.
It should be good. This will turn around here in a minute.
It didn't.
It did not.
And I think that set the precedence for their relationship.
It was awful. It was almost as awful as what was that Tom Cruise movie?
Vanilla Sky?
Vanilla Sky.
Somebody put that down here, Jeremy. And I was like, yes.
Yes.
Because I couldn't think of one. And when he said that, I was like,
yes, Vanilla
Sky.
100%.
And most Tom Cruise movies, whether you like them or not, are really good movies.
Oh, I can sit through most any Tom Cruise movie and be
horrible.
entertained, but that one was awful. And
Couldn't
then
get into the story.
Yeah, then there was we'll get into your
that's
2
coming
cents.
up next.
Yeah.
The single worst movie you sat through hoping it would get better, yet it didn't.
That's coming up next here with your 2 cents, brought to you by Freedom Pawn, 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. So stick around with us today. We're going to have a fun Friday. Don't know if we'll get anything accomplished. but we're going to have fun doing it.
We're trying to get back on track.
That's right. So stick around with us. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window studio. We'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 616.
I do want to say our thoughts and prayers are with Monterey Police Chief John Mackey.
Absolutely.
His wife, Tasha, was in a wreck yesterday, and she had to be taken to the hospital. So our thoughts and prayers are with them. I hope that she's okay.
He was scheduled to be here this morning. Obviously, he's not going to be.
Right.
And, man, I hate that. An awful accident there. So,
yeah.
Have you heard, is she doing okay? Or?
I have not heard.
Okay.
I know, now this is just from friends that live in Monterey that were telling me that it was a really bad wreck, and then she was life flighted to Cookeville.
Okay.
So just lift them up in your prayers.
Absolutely.
Because I just feel for them.
Yeah.
And then Bobby Abel, she is with Mana's Hannah Writing Center. She'll be in at 7:30 with us. And we always like her.
She's always great.
Yeah.
And uplifting. I always feel good after I talk to her for some reason,
because she just she loves animals, she loves people, she just always has a good positive message,
So I got her coming up a little after 7:30, so it's just us from now till 7:30. So
stick with us if you can.
Let's see what we can get into. Your 2 cents, that's on our Facebook page at Good Morning Cookeville or on Hub Plus, wherever you're seeing us probably. Go and answer Sheila's question today.
The single worst movie that you sat through hoping it would get better, but it didn't.
I forgot about the one with Kevin Costner.
Waterworld?
Waterworld. And I got to tell you, some of his Westerns, very beautiful to look at.
Like beautiful scenery, beautiful camera work.
Right.
But some of them go on too long.
Too long.
It's like a Martin Scorsese film, which he's great, and I love him. I think he's got talent, just like I do with Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
Sometimes, if you don't know how to cut out some of the parts that we really don't need that bore us, then maybe you need somebody else to edit.
Kevin Costner, I know he's creative.
Yeah,
and
he definitely
and he
is.
loves that Western genre. He needs to let somebody else direct stuff.
Yeah,
and he needs
I
to act.
agree.
It can be all his idea.
Yes.
But he needs to let somebody else.
And he can even direct the actors, because I think he's great working with other actors.
But back to Waterworld, that was a terrible movie.
Yeah, the things he does direct, sometimes you're like, Kevin.
Like, why are we even doing this?
Kevin.
Yeah.
Your idea was great, but some parts were, a lot of parts were boring.
This could have been cut out.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And some people don't agree with me with the Martin Scorsese.
I don't know.
But I love his movies. There's just always a part in there. 30 minutes could have been cut out.
Right.
So here's what other people are saying. Jeremy said Vanilla Sky. That was that Tom Cruise movie.
Yeah, that's a terrible movie.
Reindeer Games. Yes. Reindeer Games.
I'm not sure
Nathan
I've
said
seen
that.
Reindeer Games.
There's anything with a deer, and I like deer, but they don't tell a good story.
Is that what that was? It was about a reindeer? Is it a Christmas
Reindeer
movie?
Games. Well, I mean, anything with deer in the title. There was like something else that was on Netflix that was like Baby Deer or whatever. It got lots of raving reviews, but I couldn't get into it. And now Reindeer Games, which I didn't like that movie
I hadn't
either.
seen it.
Steve said The Saint or Dead Men Wear Plaid.
Never seen either one of them.
You know, I can't remember how Dead Men Wear Plaid went, but I thought it was a great name.
It is
It's
a good
interesting
name.
thinking,
That's like, I tell you one that's got a great name that didn't stack up to its name. Men Who Stare at Goats.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, it's a real movie.
It's a real movie.
It's a real movie, but I don't think it. I
Men
mean,
Who Stare at Goats.
yeah, it had a good name.
Is
But
it like regular movie or some kind of?
no, it's a regular movie.
I mean, Men Who Stare at Goats. It sounds like it could be anything.
Yeah, see, I forgot who was in that. It was like a star-studded cast. Hang on, I'll look it up.
All right,
You
and
do.
then Scott. This sounds like a good name for a movie. I don't remember it. Quest for Fire. He said it was an 80s movie. It was about cavemen. You know, I get you because those commercials about cavemen got old. I forget what it was, but Eyes Wide Shut. Yes, Kevin. That's
that
another
was
Tom
terrible.
Cruise and
That was terrible.
Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman when they were
That was
still
an
together.
awful movie.
Parts of it were interesting, and then you think it's going to get better because you're thinking, well,
Ewan McGregor, George Clooney, and Jeff Bridges were in it.
and that's
Kevin Spacey.
Dead Men Stare at Goats.
The men who stare at goats.
The men who I was combining Dead Men Wear Plaid with Staring at Goats. So that was a good cast.
Yeah.
And you think it's going to get better because it's good people in it.
Right, but it was just kind of
Michael said The
As the
Hitchhiker's.
kids say, it was meh.
It was meh. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I do remember the title, but I don't
think I ever saw that
it.
either. Man, I've got really great taste in movies, it seems. Y'all are telling me a bunch of movies that aren't worth anything that I've never seen.
Gone Girl. Russell and Connie didn't like. I liked Gone Girl, but it wasn't like my favorite movie of all time.
I haven't seen. What's it about?
I think that's another Ben Affleck movie.
Oh, Ben Affleck.
And his wife goes missing, and then it winds up she's not missing after all.
Oh.
Now that I think about it, there were some parts in it that was kind of slow. I think I just stuck with it because I wanted to find out, is the girl gone or is she not?
Right.
Darren said, the Banshees of Inisherin or whatever. That was that movie a few years back with
Never heard of that.
Oh, who's that Australian actor that's got the dark hair?
The Crocodile Hunter.
No, big eyebrows.
Hugh.
No. Colin.
Farrell.
Is it Farrell?
Yeah, Colin Farrell.
It's got that.
Yeah, Colin Farrell.
Because I get him and the other one mixed up. It's English.
It's Colin Farrell. That's
Colin Firth. I don't get their faces mixed up because I like Firth better than
They both
Farrell.
have big eyebrows.
Not Firth doesn't.
Firth doesn't.
No, he's very
Okay.
distinguished looking.
All right.
Love him.
Mm.
Something about that distinguished
You just
looking.
don't like those eyebrows.
I don't like him eyebrows.
Man, I didn't know
But
you.
Colin Firth, I like him better in interviews
I
than
didn't know
like
you were
his
against
movies.
eyebrows like this.
I wasn't, but I just think dark and they're just like I
Man.
see the eyebrows more than I see his face.
If you are listening and you're part of the Eyebrow Society, I apologize for Sheila.
I like Colin Farrell better in interviews than I do some of his
The
movies.
eyebrow people are going to be down here with signs. It's going to be bad. We're going to have to call the
We
law.
don't like Sheila. She hates eyebrows. Well, I've got my real eyebrows on though; they're not fake.
Yeah. Well.
Anyway, Krampus.
Oh, that is a
Adrian said-
terrible movie. I didn't even make it through it. I thought I would.
Was Jamie Lee Curtis in that?
Krampus?
Or am I thinking of the other one
I
that's
don't
really
know.
good?
I don't remember if she was or wasn't, but I just remember it being terrible, and I was like, why am I even watching this?
You're not gonna like this.
What?
Steven said Christmas Vacation 2.
Christmas Vacation 2 does suck.
Was Chevy not in that one?
No.
That's probably why. I was thinking he was still in
No,
that one, but it looks like
It was a farce of a
Cousin
movie.
Eddie's Island
Yeah.
Adventure. So it was Randy Quaid
Right.
that led that
Let
one.
me tell you,
I get
Christmas
that.
Vacation 2 is akin to Coy and Vance on the Dukes of Hazzard.
Because they're trying to, but they didn't have
Right.
the right man in it.
Right. It's like
It was a knockoff.
right, exactly. So they
Gotcha.
Coy and Vanced Christmas Vacation.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just looked and somebody said Pulp Fiction. And I'm like, Jim, I like Pulp Fiction.
I like parts of Pulp Fiction, but I don't like all of Pulp Fiction. I kind of agree with him. Like there's
You
some.
think it was a horrible movie?
I don't think it was a horrible movie, but there
You
was.
kept sitting through it thinking it would get better?
I thought it would get better.
It's been a long time since
Yeah.
I've seen it, but I like all of Quentin Tarantino,
Yeah.
Knoxville, Tennessee native movies.
Right.
You know how I am. Sometimes I tend to, if they're from Tennessee.
Oh, I do it all the time.
I
Yeah.
ignore that it's bad.
Yeah.
Some of it's
I mean, I liked the movie, but it was there was just parts that's kind of like, this is just fluff.
Okay, Melissa Ellis. I see what she's talking about. This is the Mexican.
Yeah.
That was Selma Hayek in it, which I
Right.
love me some Selma.
Yeah. Huh.
And then it wasn't really good. It was like decent. It keeps you there, but then you're like,
You're right.
that I get that.
I haven't seen it.
The Room. Tina said that.
That is a yes. Oh wait, I have seen that. Awful.
The Room.
Yeah, Donna made me watch it.
Was it where they had a safe room they were in, or look at me say? I don't know why I'm air quoting so much.
I think it's when they had to stay in a certain room. It may have been a safe room. To be real honest, it was on.
Was it one of those games where you have clues and you try to get out?
Not sure, Sheila. That's how little.
Seems like I've seen it.
That's
but
how little I watched it. Is
Seems like I've seen it, but it didn't leave much of an
Right.
imprint on me.
yeah. Well, and I'll tell you another one too, and I make fun of Sheila with this one all the time. That movie, The Quiet Place.
Which I did like it. Tim hates it.
It's
Tim hates that
awful.
movie. He goes, I don't even, there's no plot to it. I don't even know why you like
Ooh,
it.
I thought of another one where
It's not one of my favorites, but I like it.
the phone booth. Where that
Yes.
But that guy, the whole movie was just the guy in the phone booth.
Yeah, I agree. And I kept watching it thinking it, because it
There's
had
gonna
a
be
little
some
bit
action.
of a thrill to it.
Right.
And you're thinking, okay, I'm going to be thrilled. Never was thrilled.
Never. And then it was over, and you're like, that's
This
it.
is all of it. I watched this whole thing about different people in a stupid phone booth, and you're thinking they're going to get killed or
I feel
blown
like I
up or
got
something.
punked.
And I'm like,
Well,
well,
no,
at least blow somebody up.
It was just the one guy in the phone booth. It was like, I think it was Keanu Reeves, wasn't it?
Was it him in that?
It was somebody. If it wasn't him, it was somebody.
I was
like
thinking
it.
Liam Neeson.
Well, it could have been. It could have been that Colin Farrell too. I think
See?
he may have been in that. It was one of them.
Farrell sometimes gets you in because he has a cutesy face, and you're thinking, I want to root for him. I want to get, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
Colin. It's either
I think it
hit
may
or
be-
miss. It's never
I think
in
it was
between with
Keanu
O'Colin.
Reeves who was in that.
Keanu?
I want to say yes.
Y'all, let's say that name together. It's just fun to say. 1, 2, 3. Keanu.
Keanu.
I don't know how they got that name, but it's fun to
Mm.
say. All right, Louie. I think this is funny, and I think you're trying to be funny. If you're not, it's still funny to me. He said, anything the woman picks.
Well,
And I get you.
He's not lying.
I feel you, Louie. Because sometimes we're like, and y'all, the men don't like a drama. Sometimes us women like a good drama. And then we hate to admit it, a lot of times we're wrong. We crave a good drama sometimes. A lot of
Yeah.
times I'm like, I'm sorry we wasted 2 hours of our
Well,
life.
I don't know if other guys are like this, but after so many years of life,
Yeah.
you have your handful or two of movies that you just like.
Yeah.
And you can go to those movies anytime.
I agree.
And so, like Tombstone.
Yeah.
Tombstone's on, let's watch it.
Mhm.
Or if nothing else is on, let's watch Tombstone.
Yes.
Caddyshack, Animal House, Fletch movies.
Even Shawshank Redemption. It's kind of serious, but yet it's good.
It's
you
so
get
that-
sucked in because of Morgan Freeman's
That's
great
right.
voice.
Well, and there's those bunch of movies that you can watch anytime, anywhere.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter. They're going to be good, even if you've seen them a million times.
You know this is good. You know
Right.
it's not wasting your time, even though you've seen it before. It's still going to entertain
See,
you.
I think I'm stuck in that realm now. So, like, anytime a new movie comes out, I'll watch it. Be like, well,
It's not as good as this
I mean,
handful of movies that I love.
I would have rather watched Fletch Lives.
Let me tell you about this. Have you ever seen Benjamin Buttons?
No, I haven't.
Well, Linda, I
know what it's
was
about.
Horrible.
I know what
and
it's
that was
about.
a Brad Pitt movie. There was a lot of parts in that got boring. And he was aging backwards or whatever. And I'm like, let's get to the part where he looks cute like Brad Pitt.
Right. And then he can turn to a baby.
Nobody wants to see old Brad Pitt. And then you have to wait till the end, and then he becomes a baby again. I'm like, couldn't we had more where he's Brad Pitt?
Right.
So, Linda, I
were-
feel your pain,
They
girl.
weren't thinking about you. Coming up, spoiler alert, things going on in the world of entertainment and music. That's all on the way here in just a little bit here on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. Are you tired of having to wait at a dealership to get your car serviced? Well, then you're going to love Ford Mobile Service from Ford of Cookeville. From oil changes and tire rotations to simple repairs, our certified technicians will do their thing right in your own driveway thanks to our state-of-the-art mobile service van. Let us come to you. Schedule your Ford Mobile Service now at FordLincolnofCookeville.com or give us a call at 931-526-3325. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Foglight Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. New running back for the Los Angeles Chargers, Najee Harris, suffered an eye injury at a July 4th event last weekend. His agent said it is a superficial injury and he will be ready for the start of the season. The Chargers haven't had a 1,000-yard rusher since 2017 as Harris looks to fill that role. The New Orleans Pelicans and Herb Jones agreed to a 3-year, $68 million extension yesterday. Jones' total deal is now worth $97 million for 5 years. Jones only played in 20 games this past season due to shoulder injuries. The number one recruit in the class of 2026 football recruiting cycle chose the LSU Tigers over Texas A&M, Miami, and Texas. Lamar Brown is a 5-star defensive tackle from Irwinville, Louisiana, listed at 6'5" and 285 pounds. Brown would become the first number one recruit since Leonard Fournette in 2014 for the Tigers. In the MLB yesterday, the Red Sox beat the Rays 4-3. The Orioles swept the Mets in a doubleheader 7-3 and 3-1. Reds shut out the Marlins 6-0, and the Cubs beat the Twins 8-1. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here, live in the Willow Window Studio. It's 6:33.
A high in the mid-80s for us this afternoon. We could see some showers later on. We've got 71 right now.
It's already steamy.
It is. It's like muggy.
It's like you're in a sauna.
A sauna.
It's
That's
like
a
you're
good way
in
to
sauna
describe
out
it.
there.
Felt like that yesterday, too.
Yeah, it was just sticky. Everything
Yeah.
is sticky this morning.
And it was really foggy yesterday, too. Did you get that and know it?
Yeah.
Did you get that and know it? I don't know why.
I did get that and know it at the same time.
My mind is not firing right, but it's excited to be here.
You know, we haven't noticed any difference.
That's true. That is true. I get you. I feel your pain.
Yeah.
How do you think it is for me to live inside that brain?
I don't even want to know. It's spoiler alert time. Things going on in the world of entertainment and music on TV tonight. Celebrity Jeopardy's on ABC. Then 2020. Fire Country is on CBS. The Snake and 1% Club is on Fox. Happy's Place and Dateline on NBC. And that's about it on new to streaming. One Night in Idaho, The College Murders.
Oh.
So it's about all that, and that's been interesting. Do you know that a lot of those murder podcast people got together, and they're the ones who like figured it all out?
Yeah, that was amazing.
Wasn't that cool?
I know they take it so seriously about trying to figure out things, and that I cannot believe that happened. I'm glad it did for all the families of the victims.
I thought it was really neat.
Yeah,
and because I watched a documentary about that, just really unbelievable. I mean, they got after it.
Yeah, they did.
And the cops are finally like, hey,
they're on to
something.
We need to listen to these people.
We should pay attention to them. So anyway, that's going to be on Amazon. It's a limited series of that. Foundation is on Apple TV Plus. So is The Wild Ones. That's a new show, season 1 of it. Dexter Resurrection on Paramount Plus.
Finally.
It's going to be a series premiere of Dexter Resurrection.
That sounds bad that I've been waiting on that. It is like he's a serial killer.
We know how you love the serial killers.
You watch Dexter too.
Not like all the time. I watched a few episodes of Dexter.
Oh, I watched a whole season of it.
Oh, no, I didn't watch the whole season.
It wasn't just me. Tim likes it too.
No, I know. It's an all right show. I don't mind it. But
I mean, if you're going to kill, might as well kill bad people.
And that's what
he does.
That's what he does. I think
he's the Robin Hood of serial killers.
That's why I like that's why I always root for the mob in the mob movies. Well, I guess they needed a killing.
In real life, we know nobody should really kill.
Right.
But when it's fiction.
Yeah. We're into that fiction stuff. Now, tomorrow, you've got a $100,000 pyramid, which reminds me, did you see who the new host of the Match Game is going to be?
No.
Martin Short.
He'll be great.
He'll be so much better than the guy who
Alec Baldwin?
Yeah.
You were going to go guy who shot somebody on a set.
Right.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of his name.
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, I didn't think Alec
would be better. I don't think he's a bad host on some
No,
things.
but Martin Short's going to be way better on the Match Game.
That's his era.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say.
No, you're right.
I mean, he will get it, and he will poke fun
Yeah.
and then have fun. I think he'll enjoy that.
And then Sunday, just because it's one of the best movies ever made, I want to remind you it's on for free. You don't have to.
Ever made.
You don't have to have a subscription for it. You just set your kids down, set the family down, and on ABC Sunday night, The Sandlot.
Oh yes, yeah, that's a great movie.
Love
and I
that
haven't
movie.
seen it in a long time, so I'll love it again.
I watched it last weekend.
Did you?
I did.
You love that movie.
I love Sandlot. It's just
a great story.
It really is, and it's one of those movies that keeps getting better as it goes.
That's kind of how I feel about Stand By Me too.
Yeah.
That's just a good movie.
Yeah.
And I like all the kids in there.
I'm definitely more of a Sandlot person than I am a
Stand By Me.
Stand By Me.
But you've seen that. Do you like Stand By Me too?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
But Sandlot is great if you haven't seen it. That's a great movie.
Mandy Peppercorn.
Mandy Peppercorn.
Yeah. Another Big Bang Theory spinoff is heading our way. This one focuses on Stuart Bloom, played by Kevin Sussman, and will be on HBO Max.
He's always rooted for Stuart.
Stuart, he's the one who owned the comic book store, right?
Sure is, yeah.
Okay. ABC has ordered a Scrubs reboot.
Why?
The original stars, Zach Braff, Donald Faison, and Sarah Chalk will return.
I do like some Zach Braff. Now, that's a guy who's an actor that's really good behind the scenes, too. He's great at writing and directing.
No, I like all of them. I like Zach, Donald, and Sarah. I've actually met Sarah Chalk before.
You have?
Yeah, I met her.
Was she nice?
Very. She's very nice.
Very.
She was a nice lady.
Speaking of Zach Braff, if y'all haven't seen Garden State, real cute movie.
Is it a good movie?
And I think he wrote it.
Mm.
But anyway, really good. And Nicole, let's see, is it Nicole? Natalie Portman. Natalie Portman's in that with him. Real cute movie.
Haley Steinfeld and Miles Teller will star in Winter Games, a romantic sports drama about a skier and a hockey player whose paths cross at the Winter Games.
Oh, that sounds like something I might watch.
Ain't that going to be sweet?
A little winter rom-com.
Something we all needed in our life for sure.
Maybe.
Shannon Price, the ex-wife of Gary Coleman, from Different Strokes, says she had no choice but to remove him from life support 2 days after a 2010 fall that caused a brain hemorrhage, despite his living will requesting 15 days of treatment. So he's like, you can pull the plug, but I need you to wait.
And make sure I'm really going to be dying.
15 days. Just wait 15 days just to make sure.
That whole thing is odd, though.
And
because the fall that he took that made him get in the hospital in the first place, I questioned it.
Yeah.
I questioned. Let me just go out and say it. Did she push him?
And
then she took him off of life support too soon.
In A&E's lie detector, Truth or Deception, Price expressed regret over divorcing him and failing to save his life. She also admits she could have helped him a little bit more during her 911 call.
See? Something's up with that. Now it's just coming out that Sheila was right.
You know what? You know what I'm thinking?
What?
What you talking about, Willis?
Oh, my goodness. Stop it.
You know?
But
let
me tell you something.
Because what if he was, he could still hear everything and she's just talking to herself and she's like, I think I'm going to pull the plug. And in his head he went, what you talking about, Willis?
You're so bad. But kind of in her defense, too, I know the cute little Arnold we all saw on Different Strokes.
Yeah.
He grew up to be a little bit bitter. But that don't mean you push him down the stairs. Not that I'm saying she did, but in the back of my mind, I'm wondering.
She failed the polygraph test.
See?
When asked if she caused Coleman's fall.
See?
Calm down there, Sheila.
Oh, my goodness. This is all coming out. I told y'all need to listen to me.
You should do a Different Strokes podcast about this.
I just want podcasts about murders and killings,
Right.
and I'll lead it.
You and Dana Looper.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
Y'all'd be great at a killing podcast.
Yeah. But what does that say then?
Well,
We'd be great at a
I don't
killing?
know what it says about you, but what it says about Dana is that she's a lawyer and former police officer, so she would have a lot of knowledge.
She would have that.
For you,
inside.
it's a little psychopath.
No, I'm just thinking what makes people tick, and I feel like I can tell whether somebody is telling the truth or not.
Yesterday was Sofia Vergara's birthday. She's
She's
Sheila's
like 70 or something.
She turned Sheila's age. She's 53 now.
I'm 54.
Oh.
That's why I look so much older than her. I'm a year older.
That's it. For sure. Well,
You don't have to compare. Like you
I'm
did
not.
that on purpose.
No. I did it to get into this story here
Sophia?
about Tom Brady.
No, let me just say this one thing about
All
Sophia.
right, go ahead.
She looks like she's 25 still. She has sold her soul to the devil. Not that
I haven't really noticed much about her, but Tom Brady's representative has firmly denied claims that he ever said Sofia Vergara is too old to date him, calling such reports pure fiction and saying he would never make such a remark. And that's according to People magazine.
But he never dates anybody his own age.
Yeah,
How old is he now?
He's 47.
Oh, so she's older than him.
Right.
I can't see him dating somebody older than him, even if it's a few years.
Right, but Sofia Vergara's one you take a flyer on for
Yeah,
sure.
you're like, hey, except Sophia, because
Yeah.
she looks 25.
There's a few out there that I don't care what your tastes are. It's going to be
I think
hard
she
yes.
and Tom Brady must have the same diet where they're like aging backwards like Benjamin Buttons.
They were apparently spotted together on a super yacht. That Jeff Bezos' thing where everybody was spotted together.
Yeah, okay.
That sounds like
So it's not like they were together. They were on the same boat.
Right. It was,
And a Bezos boat is like a huge ship where everybody's
Right.
having a party, probably.
there are rumors of a summer fling, apparently, but both parties' reps have declined to confirm anything. So, anyway.
I'd watch that movie. with Sophia and Tom Brady.
Yeah, that might make that Gigli movie good if it was those
Goodness.
two.
No, nothing to make that movie good.
Sierra Ortega has publicly apologized after her removal from Love Island, USA, when a past social post containing a racial slur resurfaced.
Uh-oh.
In a video statement, she says she's deeply sorry, especially to the Asian community, and admitted she was unaware of the term's historical harm at the time. And no, I'm not going to say it.
Oh, what she said.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyway, so she's apologized. She's kicked off Love Island USA. I don't know how she'll recover.
If Love Island thinks you're bad,
Then
that doesn't sound too good.
I mean, what are you even doing?
Yeah.
That's the late British actress Jane Birkin's original Hermes Birkin bag.
Mm-hmm.
Am I saying that right? A one-off prototype she co-designed in 1984 just sold at Sotheby's in Paris for $10.1 million, making it the most expensive handbag ever auctioned and the second highest fashion item after Julie Garland's ruby slippers.
I'm amazed at a $10 million
$10 million handbag.
That was
handbag.
used. It was used.
Yeah, it's a used
I know
handbag.
that they go up in value, some of them, but still.
It features distinctive details, non-removable shoulder strap, gilded brass hardware, Jane's engraved JB initials, a nail clipper, and worn stickers from UNICEF.
Well, then, that explains the $10 million.
Well, just the nail clippers alone, you got a little extra value in there. I bought this $10 million handbag, but look,
it has nail clippers.
Right.
I really didn't know of any bag that came with its own clippers.
Me neither. That's nice
That's
right
fancy.
there. Wow. And I guess she probably used them too.
You know what? I probably would have never, ever known what a Hermes or whatever how you say it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hermes, whatever. I wouldn't have ever known what kind of bag that was unless I'd watched Sex in the City, and they had been on a waiting list for one of those bags.
Gotcha.
Samantha, of course.
They were really big into the bags and the shoes.
And I do love, the fashion on that show is another character.
Coming up, we've got the real good couple stories that are positive and uplifting. And I guess we'll do Ask Jason since we were doing that this week, but no real reason to. I mean, it's just for fun now.
Way to sell it to make people tune in.
No, it's just for fun now. I mean,
People do like the questions. They like to see if they can answer
they
them.
play along,
Yeah.
and then they realize how stupid we are.
Right.
You know, golly.
They're in on the joke.
Yeah, I guess so. So that's coming up next here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Hang out. We'll be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931 Window 1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Friday morning forecast. Patchy fog will burn off as the morning wears on, with sunny skies expected for much of the day. An isolated shower or thunderstorm can't be ruled out this afternoon. Highs will top out in the upper 80s. Skies will be mainly clear overnight with lows around 70. Saturday will be partly to mostly sunny with scattered showers and thunderstorms likely in the afternoon. Highs will be in the upper 80s. Sunday will be similar with showers and thunderstorms possible in the afternoon and evening. Highs will be around 90. Stronger storms the next few afternoons could bring torrential rain, gusty winds, and dangerous cloud-to-ground lightning. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here. We're in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 649.
Coming up next hour, we're going to talk to Miss Bobby Abel. She is the owner of Mana's Hannah Writing Center and does so much to help folks with special needs and has beautiful horses and beautiful property, too. We'll talk to her about that. And her Denim and Dazzle is coming up.
Ooh, that's fun. Every day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories, try to find some that's positive and uplifting, and we call it
The Real Good.
The Wimbledon tennis tournament is scheduled to wrap up over the weekend because one of the biggest tournaments in the world, players use around 55,000 tennis balls.
55,000?
Had no idea.
Me either.
But what happens to all those tennis balls after the final match and all the players go home? Many are sold to raise funds for charity and others used to support one of the smallest and most vulnerable mammals in the UK, the harvest mouse.
Well,
partnering with the Wildlife Trust, the All England Lawn Tennis Club donates used tennis balls to be turned into safe, weatherproof shelters for these tiny little creatures.
A little tennis ball. So they cut it out, and it's like a
little mouse house, yeah.
Not that I'm a huge mouse fan, but
well, you might be. This might be a cute one.
Little field mice are cute, but I don't want them in my house.
With a simple hole and a pole, the balls become ideal nesting spots, helping protect females and their young from predators. The program has been running for 15 years and has gone a long way toward helping save the adorable harvest mice, which have lost much of their natural habitat due to modern farming.
So, well, you know how most people kill mice.
Yeah.
What's the good thing about saving them?
I don't know.
Do they help us on something?
I couldn't tell you. I guess they're just native and they're trying to.
They are cute sometimes. I was like, one time I went in the store and they had a teddy bear hamster and he was real fuzzy. And I'm like, I'd like a teddy bear hamster.
Save the teddy bear hamster.
And then my husband said, you know we have 2 cats, right?
Yeah. Leon Draisaitl. Yes, Leon Draisaitl is one of the biggest stars in hockey, as you can tell.
Yeah, I mean, hadn't you heard of him?
I don't.
We don't even know how to pronounce his name.
Recently returned to his roots in Cologne, Germany, not just to visit, but to give back in a big way through a charity program set up by the National Hockey League. Leon donated 29 full sets of hockey equipment to his former youth team. For each of the next 2 seasons. Why 29? Well, that's the number on his jersey, and now it's also the number of young players who will get a chance to chase their dreams with some brand new gear. He said it feels great to return to where it all started. I wouldn't be where I am today without the support I received growing up in Cologne, Germany.
Nice.
So, way to go, Leon Draisaitl. That's how you say his name.
You're sure?
I'm banking on it.
All right, then. I'll go with you on that.
Draisaitl.
You are real good.
Yeah. So Leon and Wimbledon saving the little harvest mice.
I mean, think of it. I mean, I'm picturing in my head a little tennis ball carved out with a little hole in it and a little mice going in it. That's kind of cute in a way.
Yeah.
Oh, real good.
Real good.
Now it's time for Ask Jason.
All right, let's do it, Sheila. This really doesn't matter, so I'm just going to let it flow, see what happens.
Let's face it, we're just having fun with all the stuff we do anyway.
Yeah, but normally on my week, if I got a full week, I am competitive. I would like to get to 15. That would be top score, the highest score you could get.
You've done pretty good this week.
But if I could ever get to 15, I would just quit. Because then
that would be all of them answered.
That's all of them, yeah.
This topic today on our Ask Jason questions, average Americans.
All right. These are always the hardest.
Yeah, because it could be anything.
Right.
All of them are.
I know that, but at least, this one's about men. This one's about women.
Right.
This one's about everybody. So it could be anything.
Yeah, it could be men, women, field mice. Who knows?
Yeah. Harvest mice.
Field harvest. I bet it's the same thing, a field mouse, and they call it harvest.
Well, we'll see.
All right. Average Americans. Here's the question.
Uh-huh.
In 1928, Americans did this an average of about twice a week. Now we do it about 5 times a year. What is it?
Let's see. What's changed? What was the year that they did it?
In 1928, average Americans did this twice a week. Now we do it 5 times a year.
Oh my gosh.
It is like a recreational thing we do.
So some sort of like entertainment.
Yes, that's good. Exactly.
Twice. Well, first thing I thought of was go to church.
No.
Because
go somewhere.
Go somewhere for entertainment. Let's see. And it ain't church.
You go to church for entertainment. Well, sometimes it is.
Church can be entertaining.
It can. It's something you don't do as much anymore, but Donna still enjoys it.
Movies. Go to the movies.
Yes.
Go to the movies.
Go to the movies is it.
I guess I wasn't thinking about there being movies in 1928. But I guess they were. They were the silent, probably. Ting, 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 ting.
Just 10 years after that, Wizard of Oz, like in the late 30s.
Oh, really?
So that's why I think Wizard of Oz is one of the best movies ever
Wizard of
made.
Oz came out in the 30s?
Like late 30s, yeah.
Did it really?
30s or 40s.
I didn't think they had color film by then.
Well, they were the first color movie. I'm telling you, that's what the whole fact and history around it is pretty awesome.
I mean, that's pretty neat. I just thought it was later than that, but
may have been 47. But anyway, still.
Who knows?
This is the second question. You got the first one correct.
All right.
The average person does this about 20 times a year. What is it?
The average person does this 20 times a year? Gosh, I don't know. That's a little over, it's less than 2 times a month.
I'm trying to think of a hint for you.
Does it have anything to do with...
It's not.
Okay.
Until after you get there, it might, but no.
Oh, after you get there, it might? Stay at a hotel.
No. It's break the law.
Oh.
And I was thinking of going to jail. Never mind.
Breaking the law?
Yeah.
So everybody...
It's like the average person does this about 20 times a year, breaks the law.
I can see that. There's so many laws that we don't even know about.
Yeah, like you may... Oh, it's a yellow light. I'll just go, and then it turns red.
Speed.
Yeah.
You know,
it's true.
But they make a bunch of laws, then don't tell us about them. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's a new law. It's like, you didn't put up a sign.
New law. We're going to
put up a sign. You didn't tell anybody. You didn't post it on Facebook.
Even those little meters that you put money in, you're supposed to only stay an hour.
Yeah.
And you go to 2 hours, you'll chance it.
Right, and that's average too. So there's people like my mom who don't break the law ever. Then there's like the other side.
Yeah.
And they're breaking the law a whole bunch. So that's just the average.
Right.
So.
Okay, last question
All right,
here.
last question. All right, I'm
the
ready.
The average person does this about 84 times a year. What is it? Well, you just mentioned...
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No, you mentioned your mom. This has something to do with...
And what was the number? Tell me again. I'm sorry.
The average person does this about 84 times a year.
And it has something to do with my mom. Go visit her.
Yes. See or visit your parents.
She would say I need to visit more still.
So when you said your mom, I'm thinking, I'll give him that hint, because you did bring up mama.
Yeah, I saw her yesterday, and I saw her the day before. She goes, "Seen you 2 days in a row." She said, "Guess I'll see you in about a month."
See, and
she always guilt tripped me.
But you live like a mile from her.
Yeah.
You'd think you'd see her more.
You would think that. That's what she says.
I'm on your side, Miss K. Anyway, you got 2 right today.
I don't know how many that is for the week.
I forgot.
I think it's 8 because I got we didn't work Monday.
3 in a row on Monday and Tuesday, didn't you?
So yeah, that's 6, and then today 2, so 8.
We were off Monday.
Yeah, we were.
All right, then that's really good for the week, Jason.
Coming up from Mana's Hannah Riding Center, Miss Bobby Abel. She'll be in here about 7:30. Now from 7 to 7:30, we're just gonna what we call in the broadcast industry BS. So stick around for that. Good morning, Cookeville.
We do that anyway. Every day, all day.
It is the gift God gave us, Sheila. That's our spiritual gift.
We get paid to do it.
Yeah. We get paid?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Some days.
All right. It's 6:59 now. News, weather, sports. That's all on the way next here on Good Morning Cookeville. Hang out with us. We'll be right back.
TRN News.
A 15-year-old girl accuses a former Memphis police officer of inappropriately touching her while in his patrol car. Ali Ba is facing decertification after resigning from the force in March. This incident took place last November as Ba picked up a runaway girl. He then offered to drive the victim around the corner until she calmed down. Ba says his supervisors okayed that drive, but evidence says he never contacted them. The girl told officers he inappropriately rubbed her chest, but Ba denied it and said he touched her face. He's due for a decertification hearing July 17th. State Representative Afton Bain running for Tennessee's 7th Congressional District. The Democratic lawmaker hopes to fill the seat of Mark Green, who's stepping down July 20th. Bain's priorities include health care access and affordability. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
The average time a resume spends on an HR manager's desk is 7 seconds, and most of them are tossed aside. Now imagine if one of those resumes belonged to Yasmin, who was
living in a shelter, juggling 3 jobs. I had to be resilient. That's something that you can't teach.
or if that resume was from someone who
worked 12-hour shifts at the recycling company with my dad, who's 72. That taught me a work ethic that I carry with me every day.
we rely so much on a resume, yet it could never tell the full story of someone.
Growing up where I did, a lot of things could have gotten in the way of my goals, but I learned to push through, and that's what I bring to work every day.
So maybe it's time we look beyond the resume and look to Grads of Life. Discover new ways to develop great talent that are so much more than what's on paper at gradsoflife.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Grads of Life and the Ad Council.
Will Kilmar Abrego Garcia be released from custody pending his trial on human smuggling charges or remain in a Nashville jail? That's the question left unanswered by a Tennessee federal judge. Garcia wants to be sent back to Maryland, where he has a residence. The Department of Justice has threatened to deport Garcia to a third-party country other than El Salvador if he's released. A judge is set to weigh in on this matter sometime next week. Former Major League starting pitcher Joe Coleman is dead at the age of 78. His son Casey said Coleman died Wednesday in his Jamestown home. Coleman pitched for 7 teams over a 15-year career. He appeared in 484 games, 340 starts, and 142 wins. In 1972, he was named an All-Star with Detroit after starting 39 games and striking out 222 batters. He was the first ever draft pick to reach the majors, debuting with the Washington Senators in 1965. Coleman comes from a rare 3-generation baseball family. Both his dad and son pitched in the majors. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Overton County has agreed to settle allegations of violating the Americans with Disabilities Act. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Middle District of Tennessee, the complaints allege the county ignored requests for hearing assistance during public meetings. As part of the settlement, Overton County has agreed to furnish appropriate auxiliary aids and services to ensure effective communication with participants with disabilities. Congressman John Rose of Cookeville has reported over $6.1 million in available campaign funds since announcing his campaign for governor on March 20th. Campaign officials called it the largest campaign war chest for a Tennessee gubernatorial candidate at this time of the race. At this time, no other Republican candidate has entered the race to replace term-limited Governor Bill Lee. A new 4-way stop will be installed at the intersection of North Jefferson Avenue and Free Street in Cookeville Monday. According to officials, the change is being implemented to ensure safety for drivers and pedestrians. The updated intersection will now require drivers to come to a complete stop before proceeding. That includes drivers traveling along North Jefferson. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Friday morning forecast. Patchy fog will burn off as the morning wears on, with sunny skies expected for much of the day. An isolated shower or thunderstorm can't be ruled out this afternoon. Highs will top out in the upper 80s. Skies will be mainly clear overnight with lows around 70. Saturday will be partly to mostly sunny with scattered showers and thunderstorms likely in the afternoon. Highs will be in the upper 80s. Sunday will be similar with showers and thunderstorms possible in the afternoon and evening. Highs will be around 90. Stronger storms the next few afternoons could bring torrential rain, gusty winds, and dangerous cloud-to-ground lightning. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here. We're in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:07. Almost said it was 7-Eleven, but that's the date today.
It is 7-Eleven.
Yeah, that means it's Slurpee Day. You're supposed to get free Slurpees.
Because of the, they're at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, and we have some 7-Elevens around here.
I couldn't tell you where they were.
Well, I know there's one in Crossville for sure, and
are they giving away a free Slurpee?
I don't know. I guess I should say at participating 7-Elevens. Not valid in Tennessee. Member FDIC. Void where prohibited. See dealer for details.
Not that was good, and not a sponsor of this show.
No, not at all. They could be. We talk real good about them.
We certainly would.
But it is Free Slurpee Day, or known as 7-Eleven Day.
Nice.
It's also All American Pet Photo Day. I'm sure
it's every day for me.
You're all over that.
Don't roll your eyes about my pets. I just have a dog and 2 cats.
Right. Well, I've got 3 dogs and a cat, and I don't take a bunch of pictures and show them all the time.
Yeah, but they're just your pets. Mine is my family members.
Oh, I got you. Cheer Up the Lonely Day. Oh, it's all right, buddy. It's okay.
Buddy, it's okay, bud.
It's all right.
Girl.
Don't be lonely.
Let's go out and do lunch, girl. Come on.
Today is National Blueberry Muffin Day.
That's my favorite muffin, blueberry muffin.
Of the muffins.
Yeah.
That should be the number one muffin. Today is also National French Fry Day.
We have, like I was talking about pets, one of my cats is a French fry-holic.
Well, I mean,
Not that I get
who's
fries
not?
all the time. No, but I mean a cat.
Yeah.
My other cat's like, I don't know why you like that. You cannot set your box of fries down. And because he normally leaves us alone anytime we're eating. He will come before you know it. You're watching TV. He'll come and he'll go running across the house with that fry in his mouth like it's like a cigarette or something sticking out his mouth.
Fry stealing cat.
Yes, it's hilarious.
Another reason not to have a cat.
They got their smart ways though about them.
Today is Friday, so we always go to the Doodle on Fridays.
Yep.
And they have crinkle cut fries.
They're the best fries ever.
I love their fries. I tell you who else has good fries? Cookout.
Yeah.
Cookout has great French fries. I don't know what sprinkles they put on there, but man,
Sprinkles are special.
I guess it's like
It's not better than a Doodle though.
I think they put like Cajun powder on them or something.
I do love a good Cajun fry.
Yeah, but I tell you, the worst fries, and according to me, now, this is just my opinion.
Let me see if I agree.
Steak and Shake, worst.
I hate their little tiny fries. If
so,
I order
so you
a fry,
agree? So you agree?
I hate them. Tiny, tiny little fries. They give you a lot of them.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something else, and this is a hot take, and probably not a lot of people are gonna agree with me on this. And I'm not saying that they're bad; they're just nothing special. Okay. Chick-fil-A waffle fries.
No, I don't agree with you on that. And it's not. I
But
don't hate fries, but
they're nothing
sometimes I
special.
try, because as you get older, fries probably ain't the best thing for you.
Again, all I'm saying is they're nothing special. They're
I think they are.
They're not bad. They're just.
But see, I do like they taste more potato-y. And sometimes I'll crave a good waffle fry from Chick-fil-A. But like I said, I don't order fries a lot with my meal.
Oh, I do every single time.
I try to watch some of it. But sometimes I'll just take a fry and have it for lunch. Like not one fry, but fries.
Fries, multiple fries.
Yeah.
What's your favorite fast food fry?
Oh, favorite.
I mean, people are going to say McDonald's. And McDonald's fries.
They're good, but I think that's the salt I like even more than the fries.
It is. If they would ever get back to frying them in beef tallow, that'd be fantastic.
Yes. I'm going to tell you, I like any kind of crinkle fry.
I'm a crinkle fry guy.
There's not a lot of fast food crinkly.
No.
I like Arby's fries.
Yeah.
I like my favorite is their, what's it called?
The curly
fries.
Curly fries.
I don't know why I couldn't think of curly.
It's Friday.
I like curly and I like the spice or something. I don't know what.
I like them okay, but now that they brought back potato cakes for good, is one of the few times that I've boycotted something and it worked.
You think you brought back the potato cakes from Arby's?
Yes.
He credits himself with doing that.
Well, they're back.
They are back and they're delicious.
And they're back for good, they said, because remember they like stuck their toe back in the water a little bit with them
for a limited time.
And then all of a sudden, everybody started going back to Arby's.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I guess we should have these potato cakes all the time. Jason was right.
Jason keeps talking bad about us, so we need to bring back his potato cakes.
We can't function.
And then everybody went crazy about them because you told them about them.
Right. They were going to go out of business.
Yeah.
Today is National Mojito Day.
I'm not a big mojito fan.
I don't mind them.
I don't hate them. Don't love them.
You know, Donna got me to try one, and we were watching I forgot what show it was, but they were bartenders competing.
Yeah.
And they had to make a Moscow Mule. And so we watched them make the Moscow Mule, and Donna said, you know what, I bet that's good. And then so we went out, and she got one. She asked, hey, do you know how to make a Moscow Mule? And they said, yeah. She said, I'd like to have one. So she got it, and it was. She gave me a little taste of it, and I said, man, that is good. Then we went to Fire and Vine, and we sat there, and if it's just me and her, we'll sit at the bar. I love to sit at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
It brings back a lot of memories for me. So I love to sit at the bar. So we sat at the bar downstairs at Fire and Vine, and she asked them, "Do you know how to make a Moscow Mule?" Well, the guy there's an incredibly good bartender. He said, "Yeah, what flavor would you like?" And he had a list of different types of flavors of the Moscow Mule.
Didn't realize
He
this.
made some sort of berry Moscow Mule thing, and I took a sip of it. Unbelievably good. Unbelievably
That's
good.
where the drinks will get you because it doesn't taste like it's a drink.
It was refreshing. Like, I mean, it was nice. I mean, it's like, this is
It was refreshing.
that is a refreshing drink. And, but anyway, but it's Mojito Day, not Moscow Mule Day.
I was like, what does Moscow Mule? They're
Nothing.
not the same flavor or nothing.
No, Mojito's completely different.
Mojito to me is like you got to be in the mood
Yeah,
for
I'm not.
mojito.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Try those Moscow Mules next time you're out.
They are good. I
Yeah.
tried them when you and Donna said.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's good.
It is National Rainier Cherry Day, and of course,
What's the difference between that and a regular cherry?
regular cherry is just grown anywhere.
This is a Rainier
a Rainier cherry is grown in the Rainier Mountain area of Washington State.
So it's supposed to be a better cherry.
Mm-hmm. I guess. I don't know.
You know have you tasted the difference?
No, cherry's a cherry,
know.
Sheila. That's all I know. And
Is it really?
as far as I know.
I don't think so.
We had our cherry tree made cherries, but then the birds ate them.
They love that stuff.
Yeah, and it's also World Population Day. It's an annual event observed on July 11th every year, which seeks to raise awareness of global population issues. Which I don't know.
Spay and neuter your friends. You know, I'm really like off the chain today. I'm just joking. For those of you who can't take a joke, don't let me know about it.
Oh, man, that's funny. All right. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
A high today around 85. We've got 72 right now, and it may actually rain later, but I don't know.
They keep saying that. There's been like a chance every day, and some people.
There's a chance this weekend.
Some people get it, some people don't. I saw it rain over the next hill, and it was sunny at my house.
That's how the crazy weather has been.
Hey, you know what? I'm not going to complain with as much flash flooding has been going on all over. I mean, even in Chicago, New Mexico had a big flood. Of course, Texas and Kerrville there. Yeah. East Coast has been getting some flooding. We've been on this in between area, and so I'm just not going to complain. because we could have had it a whole lot worse.
We could have. There's so many people going through so much right now.
It's ridiculous. And then there's so much, and then it doesn't matter what happens. There's always something where it becomes a political statement. I
don't understand that now.
I don't either. Here's what I don't understand. Why can't bad things happen? Let's help them move on.
And why do people want to blame this or that? And if somebody's going through rough times, try to help them.
Yeah, let's just help and move on. I don't.
Or at least be nice. And if you can't say anything nice, just keep your mouth shut.
There's been a new study about if you're cool or not. The University of Arizona and the University of Georgia conducted experiments from 2018 to 2022, nearly 6,000 people across dozens of countries. The study claims to have found 6 characteristics to define cool people.
I bet I have all 6.
These same characteristics apply regardless of age, sex, or nationality, suggesting cool appears to be consistent across countries. They point out that cool is not the same as good, as some of the traits can be negative. Researchers say the 6 characteristics that lead to people being considered cool around the world are people being perceived as more extroverted, hedonistic, powerful, adventurous, open, and autonomous.
Autonomous, I'll have to look that up.
Yeah. Well, they
You
didn't
know what autonomous is?
No, but I figure
Autonomous.
I'm in.
I've heard of it, but can't tell you the definition.
And for those of you out there that have one, I'm sorry, man bun did not make the list. I know y'all thought you were cool with your man bun.
Okay, autonomous. Having the freedom to govern itself or control its own affairs. Or acting in accordance with one's moral duty rather than one's desires.
Man, I had
autonomous.
I had to break my autonomous yesterday.
I had to break my autonomous.
I was autonomous in everywhere, and but they met. So I want to go visit my grandkids.
Yep.
Well, they live on an Army base,
right?
So I've been fighting getting the star on my license because, government, and then so I had to finally go yesterday, and now I'm on the list.
Now you're not autonomous anymore.
I took the number of the beast.
He doesn't like anybody to know anything about him yet. You got a driver's license.
That's what my daughter said. I was complaining about it. I was like,
the
man,
government knows who you are.
You moved on base. Now I've got to get that stupid star on my license and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, yeah, Dad, the government doesn't know you exist already with your car, driver's license, social security number. Oh, and the phone you carry around that tracks you everywhere you go.
Exactly.
But other than that, they know nothing about you. And I was like,
she's right.
Why did I make you?
Why did I make you? And you're just like me.
Why did I do that? That was a terrible idea. So anyway, I went and got the star yesterday.
Maddie is more autonomous than you, his daughter.
No, she's got the star
That's
thing
what I'm
already.
saying. She's more autonomous. She sticks to her.
No, I was autonomous because I fought getting the star. But I had to break.
We're arguing about autonomy now.
But I had to break it yesterday to become part of the government.
But you already
run
have
world.
been. You've been fooling yourself.
Well,
You're fooling yourself thinking you're autonomous.
Listen, I'm real bad that if someone tells me I have to do something, I'll find every reason in the world not to.
You got to handle him with kid gloves.
Especially the government.
Oh my
if the government's like, you have to do this, I'm like, do I have to do it?
Y'all, he's one of these people that think it has to be his own idea. That's how I get things I want. It's his idea.
That is not the case. You know me better than that. I listen to
I know him
people's
pretty good. Worked with you for quite a while.
I listen to people's ideas and
right. It's got to be his own idea. So
No.
you make it seem like it's his idea.
I do not.
I do that to you. But I shouldn't have been so honest. Now you know.
I do not do that. That's not what I do. So anyway, it looks like the 6 characteristics. Hedonistic, probably not.
Hedonistic.
I'm too old for that now. That's that Eyes Wide Shut movie stuff.
Boy, it was. That was a hedonistic movie.
Right.
Which is why you kept watching, because you were so shocked at what's in the movie and you're thinking it's going to get better. Never did.
The most boring cities in the United States. Cookeville did not make the top or the bottom 20.
Of course not.
So
We're not boring.
we're
There's
not
so much
boring.
that happens here.
The number one most boring town, they say, is Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh.
And
I wouldn't have thought that.
I wouldn't have thought that either.
No.
Now, number 2 is Wichita, Kansas.
I would have thought that
You can
about
totally
Kansas.
see that. Corpus Christi, Texas is at number 3.
Never been there.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota is at number 4. And coming in at number 5, the only city in the state of Tennessee to make the list of boring cities, Memphis.
Boring?
They say Memphis is boring, the number 5 most boring city in the United States.
I don't think it's boring.
Well, I mean, what's there other than Bill Street and Elvis?
They haven't been on Bill Street.
I mean, but Bill Street's a pretty short street.
Once you've been there, it's like, what else is there
Yeah,
to do?
I mean-
okay, you go there, you tour Graceland, then you're like, I'm done.
And then you go to Bill Street, you eat some barbecue, you come home.
Oh, you do see the ducks at the Peabody. But
Yeah.
once you've done, I mean, you can make a day of that. All of those.
I guess that's what they're saying is, yeah, there's some stuff to do.
Right. I get it now.
But it's not
because
like-
really you can do that in one day.
Yeah, you're not staying
Tour
multiple days.
Graceland, then you go to the Peabody, see the ducks.
Yeah.
Then you go
If you-
out in the night for down
If you
Bill
get
Street.
real adventurous, you can go see Sun Records.
Yeah, I've seen Sun
But
Records.
that'll take you all of 15 minutes.
And the guy that started Piggly Wiggly, it's a mansion there that he built with like pink quartz or something like that.
I don't know. But
That was cool. I've done that.
some other towns that are close that maybe you didn't think would be on the list.
Yeah.
And there's 2, and they're back-to-back at 12 and 13 that I didn't think would be on the list. I've lived in both, and I had a blast in both.
Mm-hmm.
Louisville and Lexington, Kentucky. And I got to tell you, I was never bored in either one of those towns.
Yeah, but you were like top dog there.
I was young.
Young top dog.
And another one that I don't necessarily agree with is Colorado Springs, Colorado. That is a fun little town.
I've never been there. I've been to
So-
Colorado, but just not Colorado Springs.
Also on the list, Houston, Texas, Charlotte, North Carolina is on there. I'm not a big fan of Houston because it smells like somebody pooted. But they do have some of the best Mexican restaurants I've ever eaten at in my life.
Maybe it's the beans.
No, it's the oil refineries.
Oh, okay.
That's what makes it smell like.
Does it smell like rotten eggs or?
No, as soon as you get off the airplane in Houston, you're like,
You're like, whoa.
who tooted? It's Houston. Houston
Like,
tooted.
this is not a good welcome.
Houston, we have a problem. And you smell like toots.
And what do you do about it? You can't.
Yeah.
They got oil everywhere.
Yeah, see, I think Manhattan smells that way too. Like New York.
Well, you've been everywhere, haven't you?
Yeah, Manhattan has a weird smell to it.
I thought Venice, Italy had a weird smell, but it was by the water and everything.
Yeah.
It's like
Now, the
I don't
worst smell I ever smelled in a town was just outside of Savannah, Georgia, in a town called Pooler, Georgia. And they have a meat rendering plant.
Oh.
And it's very close to the airport. So sometimes when you get off the airplane in Savannah,
Here's meat rendering.
there's meat rendering right in your face. And,
Bam! It smacks you.
and Pooler, Georgia is the name of.
You mentioned Savannah. That's a fun town.
Now, that is a blast.
Beautiful town and fun.
Yeah. Coming up, we've got from Hannah's Writing Center, Miss Bobby Abel, and she's always awesome. She's cool. She has a lot, maybe not these 6 exact characteristics
No,
of being
she's not
cool,
hedonistic.
but she's got the rest of
The
them
rest of them, she's got it down.
for sure. So we're going to go ahead and call her cool. I think she's cool.
She is.
She's up next here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, never been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. For a limited time, Ford has announced employee pricing for everyone. You pay what we pay. Everyone gets employee pricing. There's never, ever, ever, ever been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Come see us, 1600 Interstate Drive, or visit us online anytime at FordLincolnofCookeville.com. See dealer for details. Some exclusions apply.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Foglight Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. New running back for the Los Angeles Chargers, Najee Harris, suffered an eye injury at a July 4th event last weekend. His agent said it is a superficial injury and he will be ready for the start of the season. The Chargers haven't had a 1,000-yard rusher since 2017, as Harris looks to fill that role. The New Orleans Pelicans and Herb Jones agreed to a 3-year, $68 million extension yesterday. Jones' total deal is now worth $97 million for 5 years. Jones only played in 20 games this past season due to shoulder injuries. The number one recruit in the class of 2026 football recruiting cycle chose the LSU Tigers over Texas A&M, Miami, and Texas. Lamar Brown is a 5-star defensive tackle from Irwinville, Louisiana, listed at 6'5" and 285 pounds. Brown would become the first number one recruit since Leonard Fournette in 2014 for the Tigers. In the MLB yesterday, the Red Sox beat the Rays 4-3. The Orioles swept the Mets in a doubleheader 7-3 and 3-1. Reds shut out the Marlins 6-0, and the Cubs beat the Twins 8-1. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:32.
We're so happy to have from Mana's Hannah Writing Center, Miss Bobby Abel. She is the founder